No. Never after a quote. Get on your game, rookie. And what are you even doing here? Deadline isn't for another hour. Your story should still be in the writing phase. And where's your research?
Well, maybe if you were here more often to help with our beat, I wouldn't have to cover stupid meetings every evening.
Anytime you want to switch, sister, you give me a call.
Get in here, you idiot.
Nice to see you too, boss.
You look like hell, man.
Well, that's what happens when you hang out where I do and see what I see. I still get my 10 stories a week.
8 pieces of garbage and 1 juicy piece.
I can't make news up. If I could, I'd work for Fox.
So do you know yet? Really, just between you and me?
Look, I don't know. All of my leads end up empty. Every time. No, I can't figure it out, and it shouldn't be that hard. I've even traced radio signals to try and figure it out. I hung out with a guy with a Geiger counter, and I've been to every dive bar in this city. And the only thing I've learned is there are a lot of messed up people in this world that do things that make a $5 hooker blush.
Bobby said your door was unlocked the other day and your whole apartment was torn up.
It happens once a week, which is why I don't lock the door anymore. I've had to replace it 12 times, and I've had to change the locks at least another 7. I'm just sick of it.
You took the assignment.
Well, who else were you going to put on it? George or Pam? Certainly not Amy. She's a rookie.
She has more potential than you had at her age.
You never had copy quicker.
Or choppier.
The first 6 were always decent.
Look, I'm just worried about you. Washington and Rogers have been asking about you. Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm giving you copy.
They know that. They just want to make sure you're not losing it.
Well, the booze is keeping me level-headed.
I can smell.
Look, it was a really rough night, all right? The slicer already came at me, and I haven't slept in 2 days. You know, with the apartment fires downtown last night, and Johnny Awesome holding the damn city
Look,
Wednesday.
I know it's been rough. I just need you to keep your head out of your ass. Sober up. Get me that story, Ryan.
So that's all that matters.
Of course. More readers means more ads. That means more revenues for us to share.
Typical management.
Nothing typical about me, and you know that.
I know, but you were on the beat for a while, John. You know how it is. When you think you have to jump on something, something else always comes up. And I mean, what's all the big deal about Johnny Awesome anyway? I mean, what's so special about him?
He's the most prolific hero this city's ever had. And people want to know who it is who's flying around saving people. They want to know how he got his powers and what the limits of his powers are. Most important, they want to know his motivation.
Well, he always says the same thing. So
the people of this city can live their lives in the safety of this beautiful city. Just get a jump on it. On his ID. Even if we have to run it in the entertainment rumor section. Anything will help.
I heard you the first 6 times. Are we done here?
Yeah. Get me that story, Ryan. You owe me that at least.
Will do, Chief. Yes, Amy, I'll get your quote. No problem. And then I'll be on the streets for the rest of the night. I'm at the apartment. Yeah, I have a lead I need to follow up. Way in the thick of things. No, I don't know if the slicer's involved or not. No, if I were you, I'd go to my meeting tonight and stay alive. What do you know about what's going on in the slicer's hood tonight?
All I heard is that there's lots of drugs and guns coming into the city tonight, and most of it's going through his hood.
Do the cops have the line on this?
Yeah, but they don't really know what's going on. There hasn't been much activity down at the docks, and the warehouse raids this morning turned up absolutely nothing.
Almost sounds like a setup. How did you find out about this?
I talked to Detective O'Brien today. He told me off the record that something's going on in Slicer's neighborhood tonight. Lots of drugs and lots of guns.
Well, if they knew that, then they either know who's bringing this stuff in, or they're in on it from Peterson's side.
Sounds like something you're into. You need any help?
You know what? If you hear anything, let me know. I'm gonna go find O'Brien. He's normally in my neighborhood this time of night. I'm gonna call him, set up a meet and greet.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think Pete's in on this somehow.
What?
Look, Peter already gave me the lowdown on this deal earlier. He had the same information that you have, but it was a little more detailed. I think somebody's been feeding you guys information, trying to get the word out that something big is happening tonight. I think it's a setup to get Johnny Austin there. I think these idiots actually think I know who this guy is. I have to go. Doesn't anybody knock anymore? I knew you'd show up sooner or later. I already told your associate. I don't know who he is.
I know. But I want to talk to you about tonight.
Yeah, what about it?
Word has been spreading quickly about the weapons shipment coming in. And all I have to say is, there are no weapons coming in tonight, and there are no drugs coming in either. At least not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, and is this on or off the record? I take that as off the record.
Good job.
So what is happening tonight?
That's none of your concern. I would keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. If you think I don't know how close you are to this, then you're only kidding yourself.
I'm no closer now than I ever was before. I won that one for the series I did on the rundown buildings on 5th Street.
I own those buildings. And that cost me $3 million.
Look, man, I already got beat up for that one. Was that necessary?
Look, if you want to live a full life, you'll stay out of my neighborhood tonight.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll try.
Listen, Ryder, fun time is over for you and Johnny Austin. Whether you like it or not, this city needs me.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. Without you, I wouldn't have any stories.
I'm out of here. I think you got the message. And I'm sure you won't call the cops.
Great talk, Roy. Next time we'll meet at your place.